Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and I have my first layout that I am making with my January scrap stash kit, and it's called Starlet. If you haven't heard of the scrap stash kit, I will include a link to it in the description of the video here, but it's basically you get inspiration every month for a kit, and then you go to your stash and you pull whatever you have that will go along and kind of coordinate with what the theme and the colors for the monthly kit are. And then you just make stuff and you share it, and it's awesome. So I'm using this as a really great tool this year to really work through some of my stash. So this first page is about our fish Crimson. We got him, we actually got him right after Thanksgiving. I believe it was the week after Black Friday weekend. And I wanted to for sure document him because my girls have been wanting a fish for a long time. And we got one right before we left Tucson, or not right before, but a little bit before we left Tucson. We got one at the fair, and it was a goldfish, and it lasted like maybe a week. So the girls were upset. And we said, okay, well, after we move, because we knew we were moving at that point, we said, after we move, we will, you know, get settled and we'll get another fish. And so we finally did. And we got a betta fish this time. So they tend to live a lot longer. So for this page, I'm also using a sketch from the Kelly Perky Snap Sketch Scrap class. And it's really hard to say fast. Don't try to do it. The class is a self-paced class, so you can buy it through Kelly on her blog, and then you get the PDF emailed to you, and you can just print it out, and it's a bunch of sketches, and she shows you pages that she made with the sketches, and it's really awesome. I'm trying to really use it a lot this month, so every time I use it, I will let you know that I'm using a sketch. I can't show it to you because it is something you have to pay for, but I will always include a link to that class. If you want to grab it, that would be awesome. And it's a self-paced thing, so it's not anything that's like, there's no deadlines or anything like that. You can take it whenever you want. So, okay, so let's talk supplies here. So that background paper is actually by a company called Harley Quinn's. Yes, all you Batman fans, it's called Harley Quinn's. I'm not sure if they're still making products though. I've tried to look them up and I can't find anything. But a friend of mine did a home party for them back in, gosh, probably 2009. And they were a new company and they were doing home parties and stuff. And so I went and bought a bunch of stuff. And their stuff is it was really pretty. And so I have that one sheet there, and I chose that because, well, number one, I've had it since 2009, and number two, I thought the background kind of looked a little bit like an underwater scene with all the flurries and, you know, swirls and stuff like that. And the color went along really well with the color of our fish as well. So that's why I chose that. And then for my layering, I'm doing blues. So I have, those are all scraps. I don't know where any of that has come from. It's just, they were strips literally in my scrap bin, so I don't have manufacturers for any of those. But I do have the fish paper that's directly behind the picture. And then 2 different tones of blue polka dots, and then the strip along the bottom that my hand is on right now. I liked that because it kind of looked like bubbles to me. And then I have like a library card almost, or something like that right next to the right of the picture, and that's where I'm going to do my journaling. And then I have some Amy Tan die cuts that are sitting there along the blue strip. I kind of struggled with this one a little bit because I don't know, I was just trying to make it all coordinate, and I didn't want to overdo too much because the background paper is very busy. So I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want people to look at it and have it be a headache to their eye. So, and I didn't want it to be all blue either. I wanted to add some more red in there. So I just took a little piece of that paper there and cut a banner into it. So I'm going to use that instead of all along the bottom and adding more polka dots and more pattern. I just add a little bit up at the top, and then I'm going to use this red cardstock, and I'm going to cut a banner into that as well, and that's where I'm going to put my title. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting my layers down, but first I'm going to outline them. And I decided to outline them because the background paper is, you know, super busy. So I want to make sure that everything's going to stand out okay. You can't see it too much on the dark blue, but I'm going to do it anyway. But I just, they need to be able to stand out a little bit more on their own besides just slapping them on the really busy background paper. So I'm just going to outline. I ended up outlining everything, I think, and that took a while too. So, and I'm watching Bones, so you saw me pause for a few seconds in the beginning there when I was started to outline, but I'm watching Bones as well. I'm into season 3 now. It's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm trying to be careful, especially around my picture so that I don't get any ink on my picture. So now I'm just going to get everything layered back the way that I had it. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my title done here. So I'm going to put it on this red cardstock, and I'm going to use these letters. These are by Cloud9 Designs. I'm not sure where I got those, honestly. I've had them for a really long time. And I have not used all that many of them. But my title is going to be Crimson. And then I'll do a little subtitle as well right above it. And Layla's there. So I'm going to cut that into a banner as well, and then I'm going to outline, I believe I outlined the banner, and I also outline all along the alphabet stickers. And I did that because as I was kind of looking at it, with everything else being outlined, I'm going to outline all the die cuts too. So I'm going deep, guys. As I was looking at everything else being outlined, I was kind of like, the letters felt a little bit naked. So I felt like they needed it. And then I also am going to have to outline my subtitle because I'm going to put my subtitle on my, and Layla hit my camera. Sorry, guys. I'm going to put my subtitle on that circular die cut there, and the stickers kind of blend into the color, so I end up outlining that as well. And that was definitely a necessity because you couldn't see it all that well without, you know, really concentrating. So I'm going to go ahead and outline this banner here. I have to be very careful because I put my stickers on first. So I don't have a whole lot of room to outline there, but it looked a lot better after I did it. I think I'm talking to Layla here. So I'm going to stick that down there. And I like how the red really grounds everything, like all the blue and stuff. So I'm going to outline some more here. And that circular piece and the camera and the little house, those are all from an Amy Tangerine die cut pack. I'm not sure which collection. I want to say it was either her first or second collection, so they're older. I need to start getting out some of those older stuff and just keeping them on my desk so I can start working through them. Because if I have them out and I see them every day, I'm more likely, you know, to grab for it. So I'll definitely be grabbing for it this month through working with this kit, but even afterwards I might put whatever I have left over and stick it on my desk. I'm going to go ahead and put these elements down here. And, oh, I grabbed this banner. This is from Dear Lizzie, and this is from her Lucky Charm collection. And I'm going to take this dark blue banner, and I'm going to put that right there, and then put those stickers back. And that kind of helps give it a little bit of a grounding space besides the title banner, because it ran a little bit over the banner. So I think that helped give it more of a home. And I'm going to use some of these Amy Tangerine stickers. They're like puffy stickers. And I put that little house right kind of in the doorway of the other house. And I am also going to use that little arrow that says delightful on it, and it's green. I'm going to pull out a few green things because the camera and the circular die cut are green, so I needed some more green in there as well. And there are some of the rocks in the picture are green, so kind of help bring that out a little bit. So a couple stars there. And all three of those are from the Amy Tangerine pack. And now I'm going to use these letter stickers by Fancy Pants, and they are teeny tiny. Teeny tiny. I thought I was going to have to use my tweezers, but I'm not very good with tweezers. Like I'm not coordinated like that, so I'm just using my fingers. I might use them to dot an I because I'm writing Our Fish, so it's going to say Our Fish Crimson, and yeah, I use it to dot the I. But other than that, like picking things up, I'm just so not coordinated that way. And as you can see, I'm using aqua letters on a green die cut, so they really blend in. Even looking in person, they kind of blended in too much, so that's why I go back and outline those. And I think I have to get up to do something, because I end up having, yeah, I came back to it. I had to go do something, and then I came back to it later that night. So I'm going to outline Our Fish here, and it's going to look a lot better. Being very careful. I'm using a precision pen by American Crafts, and it's the 01 size. I think that's the smallest that they make in the precision pens, but I needed something really narrow to do that, so that's what I'm using. And still watching Bones. It's really good, you guys. If you haven't seen Bones, it's on Netflix. I'm really, really enjoying it. So I'm going to go ahead and do my journaling, and it's just going to, be talking about how the girls have been really wanting a fish, and then finally we're in a place where we're not going anywhere. We were kind of waiting to make sure we weren't going to be traveling for Christmas before we got a fish, and then we ended up not traveling anywhere, so said, okay, let's get a fish, and we went to the store, and the girls picked him out. And he's really pretty. I love just sitting there and watching him. It's almost relaxing just watching him swim around, and he's really pretty. They picked a good one. See what else I add here. Oh, I'm going to go and outline, I hadn't outlined the main title yet, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And I put my pen away, so I was trying to find it again. I'm going to add a few of these little word stickers here from this Fancy Pants sheet, and I put cutie, perfection, and beautiful. And then I add this little banner, label tab thingy, and I'm going to put the year, and I put 2014 because that's when we got him. So I'm going to use these Fancy Pants stickers here again. I'm going to outline those as well. I'm pretty sure I outlined them. Yeah. I really like those little stickers. They're so small though. It's like, don't drop anything because you might not be able to find it. I do like them though. I should use them more. I completely forgot I even had that sheet. I hadn't used any of that sheet at all. And I had it tucked away in a project box of a project I was working on, and I just completely forgot about them, and I haven't worked on that project in a long time. So I spent some time the other day kind of going through my stuff like that and saying, okay, this doesn't have to stay with this project. I can use this on other things too. So I started pulling some stuff out. So it was like almost going shopping. Like, oh, I forgot I had this. Okay, and that's going to complete my layout, you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. Here's some close-ups for you. And make sure you go check out the Scrap Stash Kit Club. It's completely free and super awesome. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.